Hey everybody, Brandon Boyd with The Brandon Boyd Show. Thank you so much for watching. Wait just a second. There you are. Okay, it's Halloween. I am recording this on Halloween, and here's to all those kids out there. I hope you get all of your bags filled with all kinds of good candy. And parents, hey, I hope you make sure you take your parent tax out off the top, right? You get 10% of everything they collect, as far as I know. I hope you enjoyed this episode today. If you do, don't forget to be awesome, give me a big thumbs up on the video, and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell notifications for alerts. If you're not familiar with the Weekly Pointers news update, it is so simple. On one side of the screen, you'll see all the topics that I will be covering today, along with a timer below to let you know how long I will be talking about each individual topic when it is highlighted on one side of the screen. And moving forward, I will have chapters in my videos down below as well. If you want to check those out, just click right on them. It'll take you to the timestamp of the topic you want to discuss, and that's not just for the Weekly Pointers update, that's for every video that I put out from here on out. So I hope you enjoy that and find it useful. Just as a quick reminder, and this is not on one side of the screen, this is just an update for you, the American Express Plus 4 Means More offer does expire December the 1st. Now the Plus 4 Means More means that when you refer someone to an American Express card, you can then get 4 additional points for each dollar spent on your American Express card. So you will get that for 3 months, and that adds up very quickly. I referred my wife to the American Express Business Platinum card, and on my Blue Business Plus card, which is the one I was referring from, I get 4 times points on top of the 2 times points I was already getting. So that's 6 times points for me on that card for the next few months. You don't think I would be using that? You're crazy! So make sure you take advantage of that before it expires within the next month. The goal of the Weekly Pointers news update is to catch you up on all the news that slips through the cracks and that you may have missed over the last week through traditional or video media outlets. So I'm going to try to tie a nice bow on your week here and catch you up on all the news that you may have missed. With that said, let's get rolling. It looks like Chase is about to make some interesting changes to both the Chase Freedom Flex and the Chase Freedom Unlimited. According to a report from doctorofcredit.com, several users are seeing multiple different sign-up offers for these cards. Now, if you're familiar with the offers as they exist right now, the offer is $200 cash back with $500 spent in the first 3 months, plus you get 5% back on groceries for a year up to $12,000. This is also the offer that shows up in referral links right now, but it looks like users are starting to see some different sign-up offers with these cards, and there's really no rhyme or reason behind it. It is literally case by case. So there was the first offer. That's the traditional one that we're familiar with and that we've been familiar with since they changed it over the last few months. But let's run through the other 3 sign-up offers that people are seeing right now. I'm going to pull this up in front of me so I make sure I get it right. First, one of the sign-up offers is get $250 with $500 spend in 3 months. Okay, that doesn't add the grocery bonus category like the offer that's out right now, so that's pretty important. The next one is get $200 with $500 spend and get 5% back at gas stations during the first year up to $6,000 spend. With this one, they're keeping the cash back the same and the min spend the same, but they're swapping out the grocery for gas stations, and they're cutting off that limit on gas stations at $6,000 where the grocery category is $12,000, which probably makes more sense because groceries adds up a lot more than gas typically does for most people. The last bonus is a $200 cashback reward when you spend $500 in 3 months. Eek, that one's not good at all. All right, so there are different options out there, and the reason I want to bring this up is if you go to your web browser or if you have a friend that's interested in signing up for these cards, make sure that they're aware that if they see this $200 cashback offer with $500 spend in 3 months, that they just don't jump on that, because we know there's a better offer out there with grocery category bonuses or even with the gas station bonus that we've seen in this example. Make sure that you get the best offer, and particularly the offer that fits your needs the most. I do think it's a sign that Chase is getting ready to move away from their grocery category bonus, and they're kind of testing to see what people will sign up for and what they won't. We're all lab rats, folks. I hate to break it to you, but they're doing an experiment right now. Let's see where this ends up over the course of the next few months, particularly when the new year starts. We'll have to see what happens, but it looks like change is afoot. All right, excuse me, I gotta take this jacket off. I am burning up in this thing. These studio lights are crazy. Moving on to the next story, American Express has debuted their first debit card. This comes on the heels of the rollout of their business checking account with the Cabbage unit in June. So now they're offering debit cards. These debit cards will connect to existing American Express credit cards. You can earn 1.1% on your balances, on all balances up to $500,000, and there's no minimum balance needed to keep the account open. It's also important to note that there are no monthly fees associated with this account, and it looks like there's going to be an offer of $300 for new deposits for new customers, of this debit card and checking account. This is pretty big news because it looks like American Express is trying to move towards being a full service bank, not just a credit card or a charge card company, with their business checking accounts, the debit cards, and the 1.1% on all balances up to $500,000. Not a bad deal, and hey, a little competition never hurts anybody. All these checking accounts that are out there that are charging monthly fees, that are giving bad rates of return on the current balances, they're going to have to start paying attention. American Express is a big player. A lot of people have confidence in putting American Express cards in their wallet already, including me, so this will make it an easy transition if folks want to try it out. All right, having a bow tie on with a t-shirt is a little ridiculous, I'm sorry. It looks like Amazon is about to make gift giving a little bit easier this holiday season. Now, instead of getting someone a gift and gift wrapping it and taking it over to their house, Amazon is making it super simple by now giving you the opportunity to gift someone a gift from Amazon with a text message. All you have to do is send the link of the purchased gift to whoever's receiving it. They will then click on the link and input all of their delivery information. So if you didn't want to gift wrap everything and you didn't want to do gift cards or something like that, this is another option, making it really easy for giving gifts this holiday season. Let me know what you think about this. I know there's always different opinions on should you give a gift card to someone for Christmas, should you deliver it in person, should you ship it in the mail. What do you think about this option where you're literally texting a gift to someone and then they're just putting in their delivery information? I think it's pretty convenient, it's helpful, and it gives the person that is receiving the gift the option to also exchange it for an Amazon gift card. A little bit of a good news, bad news scenario, but I think it's important for everybody to be aware of what's going on. So wages increased by the most they've increased in 17 years, year over year, in the third quarter of 2021. That is awesome, that's terrific. The bad news is that inflation has increased at its highest rate in 30 years. Okay, so all those gains on wages have essentially been wiped out by inflation, which is currently outpacing that wage growth. The reason I bring it up on this show is, first of all, I'm happy that everybody has extra money in their pocket. That is always a good thing, but the money is only as good as what you can buy with it, and you can actually buy less with your money now with more wages than you could before the wages went up and inflation increased like crazy. Just because you have extra money in your pocket doesn't mean that you need to spend more money, because at the end of the day, you're not getting as much for your money as you were to begin with. Let's hope inflation gets under control and the supply chain issues get under control, and then maybe those wages will stay after that's over with and start outpacing the rate of inflation, but that's currently not the case. Fingers crossed that changes very soon. If you're familiar with the Weekly Pointers Update, then you know that I like to end the show on a really good food deal, and I've got a whole month's worth for you this time. McDonald's, starting November the 1st, is going to introduce their 30 Days of Deals promotion. Now, this isn't the first time that they've run this promotion, but essentially, all it is every single day, it's like an advent calendar for McDonald's. You get a different coupon that actually gives some pretty significant discounts. I'm going to pull this up real quick in front of me as well, just so I can see an example of some of these. It looks like on one day you can get $1 Big Macs. On another day you can get 40% off a $15 minimum spend. On another day you can get $2 double cheeseburgers, and so on and so on. Long story short, print out your McDonald's calendar, keep it on your refrigerator, and see what the deal of the day could be. So let me know after you take a look at the calendar in the description, what deal do you plan on getting? Do you think this is something that you will take advantage of? And let me know what your thoughts are on any of the stories that I mentioned below. I will say that when it comes to the economy and inflation, all that kind of stuff, please keep politics out of it in the description below. We don't do that on this channel. You can go do that somewhere else on another day. But always be respectful of the people down in the comments, especially those that are new to the Points and Miles community. We have a lot of new viewers to this channel that are trying to learn. So any information that you can give on the topics that I discussed today, put that down in the comments below. We've had a lot of really positive feedback, and I really appreciate everyone's support in that regard. I hope you enjoyed this episode of the Weekly Pointers Update on the Brandon Boyd Show. If you did, don't forget to be awesome. Give me a big thumbs up on the video. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notifications for alerts, and when you click on the Brandon Boyd Show, click. It's going to be time to check in on everything related to credit cards, points and miles, travel, money, finance, McDonald's, and everything in between, and I look forward to seeing you on the next episode. I'll see you soon.